Yeah, I was talking for nothing. Camera shut down. You know. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, John H, a pal on a forum, suggested that I do a blog about my life in France and doing up this house. And I have to agree with him, it is quite interesting. But as I was saying before the camera shut down, I haven't been feeling very well, and um, so you don't really feel like doing video, to be honest. But part of me does, and part of me will. And if I get better, then I'm going to do that. I might make a new channel. As I was just saying when I was talking, thinking that the camera was recording, it wasn't. I've got a lot of nice subscribers on this channel. Russian spies, Chinese spies, American spies. So hi to all of you and everybody else who isn't a spy and is just a normal person who likes hi-fi and interesting people, of which I count myself as one. Unusual, you know. Here I am sat at home in a fucking confinement, right, with 3 cats on my lap. Ricky Gervais he has a job getting up when he's got 1 cat on his lap, and he lives with somebody. I live on my own. I've got 3 other fuckers on me, and I've got another one over there, and I've got another 2 that are missing in action somewhere around the house. But 3 on me is a record, and I like that. I love to see the solidarity of them and the way they live together. It warms my heart that I can make felines feline. So yeah, I might do a channel. I haven't done a video upload for quite a while. I don't know. What was the last one? On that radio over there, right? One of those 2 over there, those Grundig radios. I did that funky loop at the end. With a great Ray Charles number. So yeah, I had the chimney blow over in a storm we had. It was a named storm. It was like in Storm Moses or something. Storm Sylvian. And it blew the chimney over. And I didn't realise until... I hear a lot, with cats and the chaos, I hear lots of bangs. So I think I heard something, but I didn't think anything more of it. And I had a knock on the door. It blew over Saturday night. And funnily enough, that fire I showed you earlier, when I think it was still recording, I went to connect it, and the liner, of course, had been pulled up the chimney by the stack falling over and pulling the liner with it. So I'm like, hang on, this liner looks a bit short. I can't reach it. What the fuck's going on here? And I ended up making the hole in the wall bigger to get access to the liner, connected the chimney up and lit the fire, and it worked well. That was on Sunday. I bought it on Saturday. The storm was Saturday night. I lit it on Sunday. On Monday, somebody knocked on the door and said, your chimney's fallen over. I said, you what? That side. Fucking hell. €250 excess on the insurance. I had one person succeeded in getting one guy round to look at it. After I went to the mairie and said, what the fuck's going on? Nobody's answering my calls. Well, I only called 2 people, to be fair. And one of the guys I went to see, and his mother's about like 98. And she said, I'll give him a message. I'll tell him you've come, but he's a roofer, not a mason. And I said, well, whatever. Thanks. Take care. Never heard from him. So yeah, I spoke to the Murray and I spoke to the deputy mayor, and he said, I'll call him. But when the builder came round here in his lunch break, he said, I called before, but there was no answer. Didn't leave a message or anything. Didn't think to phone me. Anyway, he goes upstairs, have a look at it, and he said, oh, you need a mason for that. You need a mason. It's not really, I'm a roofer, I am. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got to have lunch with my mother. Like, fucking hell. A major emergency. I wait ages for the guy to turn up. He comes at 12:10, and then like 12:20, he's like, I've got to go. I've got to. My mother is waiting for. She's just an ordinary day, right? Just an ordinary weekday. Like, it's like sacrosanct. Must go to lunch, I'd smiled. Anyway, he said, yeah, I'll give you the number of the builder, the mason. Got to go. My mum's waiting. And because he never got back to me with the number of this builder. I thought, fuck this. I'm going to phone the insurance company again. I'm going to say, look, you sort the builder out because I fucking give up. So they got a builder contacting me from Dijon, which is an hour and a half away. And I got a phone call from this morning. He said, what sort of tiles are they? I'm like, oh, fucking hell. I'll tell you what, I'll just send you a load of photographs of the thing, right? And you can see. No acknowledgement of receipt of the email with the photos. So I phoned him a couple of hours later. Did you get it? Oh, yeah, another guy I hadn't spoken to before. Yeah, glad you called. We're just talking about his job. How many tiles are broken? I'm like, I don't know, 3? What make of tiles are they? Fuck me. Go up into the loft. I'm on the phone to him at the time. I said, hang on, have a look at it. Yeah, it's a Jacob 333. It was a Jacob. I'll send you a photo. And then the next day, I was already like thinking, fuck this. I said, how long is it going to be before you come? A week? He said, yeah, a good week. The next day, the French teacher was decapitated. Samuel Paty. And I just thought, right, that is the fucking limit. Cutting a guy's head off in a class, or just actually, what the fuck? I'm going to do the chimney to vent, no pun intended, my horror. And so I did. I mean, I had made inroads into it anyway. I'd put a platform up. I'll make a video of it, sort of like of photographs for anyone that's interested. But there was about 200 kilos resting on the roof. And I had to break a tile and then cut through the lath, 2 lots of lath, to gain access. It was a good job to do, good repair. I saved myself €250, but more than that, I got a good chimney. I got the job I wanted. The only thing I didn't do, which I thought afterwards, was I should have stuffed a bit of insulation down between the stainless steel pipe and the brick of the chimney. Even though it's an internal wall chimney, it still wouldn't have. I should have done that. Yeah. So we had the decapitation. I did think to myself, it's provocation, and why bother provocating? I also thought, that fucking bitch. You say, well, come on, it's her parents that made like that, but she sits in a class willingly, wanting to be insulted, and then goes home. Hey, Dad, he showed these, and she's not been held accountable for that in any way. Of course, she's not been named. The whole thing's gone a bit quiet, really. I mean, the girl's father, who you could say should be blamed for what his daughter did, right? By grassing up the teacher, or by kind of like indirectly getting him killed, right? Let's call a spade, right? She indirectly got him killed because she stayed willingly in the class after she told people who were sensitive to it to leave. She stayed because of a mistake. I mean, that was one thing that the journalists reported. It's like, I heard reported. I also heard reported somewhere else that it wasn't a mistake. She chose not to leave. Well, but the UK press did report it as just a mistake, like it was a misunderstanding or something. So horrible, and it's gone a bit quiet, you know. I mean, like, I can. Here we are now, a few weeks later, and it's like lockdown, and here in France, you need to fill out a form. It's like you've got an English lockdown, and you've got the fucking lockdowns here. They are absolutely ridiculous. You have to fill out a form every time you leave the house. You can only go. You can't go more than 1,000 meters from where you live, unless you're working, unless you've got a job, and an attestation signed from your employer. Otherwise, you can go out for no longer than an hour and no more than 1,000 meters from where you live. And I'm not sure how many times in one day you can go out, but you can't go out like shopping 4 times a day, and you can't, you know, you can go shopping, you come back, you can go walk the dog, come back, you can go and see a vulnerable person,